Hey everyone, how are we all doing? Okay, so before we get started, everything I say in this video is my opinion, mine alone. Please feel free to do your research, come to your own conclusions. Please do not attack or harass anybody mentioned in these videos whatsoever. Okay, so before I get into the video, there's a couple of things I wanted to say. People say that I've got double standards and I flip-flop. I'm sorry, but I disagree. My stance is on what's right. Doesn't matter who is doing the thing that's wrong, it's still wrong. If I was to do a video calling out Roadhog for having Julie Virgo's family on panel, everyone would be going, yep, he's an a-hole, he's an a-hole, good one, nice video. But if I was to say that Julie Virgo was wrong for having Roadhog's family on panel, I would be a flip-flop and I would be out of order. I would have double standards. And that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Literally no sense. Anyways, I'm just going to get into the video. So, I want to talk about this young girl here and her mother. I'm sure by now most of you have seen the video that is circulating from TikTok where she grabs her daughter and starts cutting off her hair. The things I would like to say to this woman. Firstly, that would be classed as corporal punishment. That would also be classed as physical abuse. Why would you do that to your child? Why would you humiliate her? Belittle her to that degree? Is that how much respect you have for your daughter? Because that is no respect for a child. That is cruel. That is soul destroying. You want to tear your daughter's confidence away from her? Is that really what you want for your daughter? You're accusing people of not coming and talking to you. You turned off your comments, the ability to stitch. Any ways around people contacting you in regards to this, you stopped. You made sure no one could. I'm going to play a quick video of you.
And it's just so ironic to me that out of all of these videos that were made, not one person came to try to speak up to me. I love it. The strength shows. It's just so funny that you guys all took it upon yourself, over thousands of people, to pick up the phone and call the police on me. And they didn't come because they know about my kid. They have a record on my kid. You guys called CPS, Children's Aid, and Native Child. They called me. I explained the story. They already have a background because they already know about my child. I explained the story, and they commended me on being such a good parent that's willing to take the mile and go the extra mile to make sure her daughter's soul is saved and to protect her child from the outside world. You know, I offered for them to visit my house. They told me, no, we don't need to. I offered for them to speak to my child, and they said they didn't need to because I already have her in counseling. I already have her in therapy. I already have her in so many programs that you guys, it would spin your head. So at the end of the day, I'm only making these videos because I just find it so ironic that you guys spread a false narrative. First of all, I'm not white. My kid has never been abused. I'm not a mom. who uses physical abuse. I don't yell, I don't scream, I don't any of these things. That's why I went and did everything before I decided cutting her hair. I don't have to explain nothing to you. I'm the parent. I'm her mom. And just because you won't go for your kid, and just because you won't do what you have to make sure that your kid is saved and protected, doesn't mean that I won't. Whoop who? You guys are traumatized from how you guys grew up and how you guys used to be abused. Don't put your traumas on other people. Don't install your insecurities on other people. My daughter is beautiful with long hair or short hair. The lesson was looks change, come and go. Education's first, self-respect's first. Your love for yourself first, your family comes first. At the end of the day, I could give a shit less about any opinion that you guys have. Because I want to know what you guys are doing to go for your kids. When your kids are in these situations, could have ended up missing, kidnapped, murdered, what are you doing for your kids? Because I get off my ass and I go for mine. So ironically enough, thank you for spreading the false narrative. Because you just let every Pedro and every Jeffrey Epstein on this app know that if you come for my daughter, her mom is coming for you. So thank you. And I will continue to be a good mom. And I will continue to save my child. I don't care for the opinion. It's just...
So in that 3-minute video, you had plenty to say. The first one was about people not coming to you, and I've addressed that. Let me just get my notes a second, because I need to remember all of this. Thousands called police. CPS. Children's Aid and Native Child. Good. I'm glad they did. In all honesty, they have now failed your daughter just as much as you have. Then you say that they know your kid. They have a file on your kid. Really? That's interesting. The police, CPS, Children's Aid all have a file on your daughter. Okay? I can see where that is going. And that just emphasises on what you've done to your daughter, to be honest with you. I don't think it's a bragging point. You're so proud when you say that they have a file on your daughter. That's an issue. That is a real massive issue. And if you can't see that, then you're even more blind than you appear to be. They called and commended you on what you did. If that is the case, then the officers who spoke to you failed your daughter. The CPS who called you should lose their jobs. Because if anything happens to your daughter now, then it will also be on their hands. You already have her in counselling, therapy, and so many other programs that you make people's heads spin. So it goes far deeper than just cutting her hair off then. You say you would never get physical with your daughter. But in that TikTok video you filmed and posted, that is called getting physical. Taking a scissors to your daughter's hair. You then went on to do another video where you told the world that you loved your daughter, and she had to confirm to the world that you loved her when she looked absolutely terrified. When I saw her answering the questions you kept asking her, I felt sick. You're claiming the people talking about you are people who post on OnlyFans. No. Don't have an OnlyFans account. Never want one. That poor kid. When you come to the end of the video, you say that people let every Jeffrey Epstein know that if they came after your daughter, there are no limits you would go to and come in for you, is what you said. You don't even understand what you've done to your daughter, do you? Right now, my fear would be of your child falling in with the wrong crowd. Older men who think that they can make her feel like she is loved. Older men who will manipulate a young girl like your daughter. I don't even want to go into the things they would get her to do. But this is what happens to children who are abused by their parents. Men like Jeffrey Epstein exist because of children who have been through things like this. But hey, you love your daughter, don't you? Makes me sick. It makes me angry that any mother would think that it was okay to grab their daughter and start chopping their hair off. But it's okay, she can put a wig on, can't she? And hide the fact that she's being abused by her own mother. It's okay, because I'll take her out and buy her a new outfit until it happens again. Until she doesn't do as she's told again and I have to do something else. If she hasn't got hair next time, I'll just cut her clothes up, is it? How far are you willing to go next time? That is what people should be asking. How far did you go the time before last? Because most people are like yourself. They don't do it once. They do it once and then they go further the next time. And since the message from last time didn't get through, let's step it up a bit. I pray to God that your daughter doesn't end up in the grips of some of these Jeffrey Epsteins. And I pray that she has a amazing end to her childhood. That she goes into adulthood knowing that she is beautiful. Knowing she is worthy. And knowing she has deserved a good life. As for you, there's a special place in hell for you. Stop gaslighting your daughter. Stop making her feel like she isn't good enough for you. Go out and buy another wig for her. The fact you even need to do that now is despicable. Some parents just don't know what to do. They gotta use their hands because they can't control themselves. I'm going to end this here before I say too many things that I will regret. Which would be easy to do right now. Good night, all.